Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. If you like news...
My wife and I know the secret to a happy marriage. 2 times a week, we go to a nice restaurant. She goes Mondays, I go Fridays.
Didn't know anyone would willingly walk into this place. Not unless they were looking for trouble. What's your story? I was a sheriff, believe it or not, for a small town far to the west of here. Short version is that sometimes justice is a little slow. I helped speed it up one too many times. I'm not sorry for anything I did, but I will do the time. Fair enough trade if you ask me. Assuming an NCR pardon comes with the job, and it had better. I also need to be able to do things my own way. Due process has its place. Sometimes it's just a waste of time. I'll need to know that I'm not going to end up right back in prison. All right then. Guess I'll just make a quiet exit. No need for a goodbye party or anything.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, you have had unusual unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes.
Howdy. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough, I get that discount. That just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms.
Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker. Someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good.
Hello again. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job? Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation? You know what? You're right. I looked at the whole thing from the wrong angle. I suppose I could be a loving muse to some, while simply relieve stress and tension in others. Thanks for that insight. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something? Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position. I am programmed for your pleasure. Please assume the position. Fisto will report to the Atomic Wrangler for further orders.
You did? Ha, damn! Been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit. You're right. Something like this, it's worth a little extra because it's gonna keep on satisfying you. Those disgusting fetishists, I mean. Something wrong with someone if they got a fucking machine. It is! It will? My God, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Pimpin' ain't easy, huh?
Oh, it's you. You need something repaired or something? You forget about me already, boss? You sure you didn't take a blow to the head or something? My name is Raúl Alfonso Tejada. Took you long enough, so can I go now? Sorry, I assumed the only reason you'd fight past a horde of super mutants and pick the lock on my cell is if you heard my cry for help on the radio. But maybe you're just sightseeing. So since the door's open and all, can I go now? No. No, boss. I'm a prisoner of the crazy super mutant with the wig and the glasses. I was kind of hoping you were here to set me free. But maybe I'm not a pretty enough damsel for that. Huh? Name's Raúl. Raúl Alfonso Tejada. I'm the mechanic around. Probably because it used to be Miguel's. I'm an open book, boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out, but I'm an open book. I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there. We got company, boss.
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing. The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. Convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit, things are just going slow. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers, mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought, most of them at least.
He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried.
The NCR has decided enough's enough and is going to send in a mess of troops to take back the prison any day now.
Alright, fine by me if you want to put yourself in harm's way. I'll mark the staging area on your map. Talk to Sergeant Lee.
Now the stranger started talking, made it plain.
I'm Sergeant Lee. Lieutenant Hayes radioed ahead to say you were on the way. We've got surprise on our side, and that's about it. Once we blow a gap in the fence, we've got to pour on the fire and keep them disorganized. Our goal is to take out their leader, some ass-bag named Eddie. With the ringleader gone, the rest will fold. That's all the briefing you're going to get. Let's go.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed. But the outlaw didn't worry, men to try but for a day. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death.
We can take it from here. We might have some cleaning up to do, but Eddie's a deadie. Gangs with no leadership don't last long. I'll radio Hayes to let him know the prison's ours. You should swing by to see him the next time you're near Prim.
Texas red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the Rangers.
I'm not surprised. Criminals like to act tough, but they're no match for military discipline.
It was over in a moment, and the folks gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big.
If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help.
I'll radio for a unit to head up to Prim and offer some additional support.
Big iron on his head.
Alright guys, just want to say thank you again for joining me in another episode. And once again, I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Episode 3 down. But hey, if you want to see any character do any specific quest, leave a comment below and let me know which quest you want to see a particular character to do. Until then, I'll see you guys next time, and remember to subscribe, hit like, and comment below.
I can take the rain on the roof of this empty house. That don't bother me. I can take a few tears now and then and just let them out. I'm not afraid to cry every once in a while, even though going on with you gone still upsets me. There are days every now and again I pretend I'm okay, but that is not what gets me. What hurts the most is being so close and having so much to say, watching you walk away and never knowing what could have been. Not seeing that love in you is what I was trying know. It's hard to deal with the pain of losing you everywhere I go, but I'm doing it. It's hard to force that smile when I see your friends and I'm alone. It's still harder getting up, getting dressed, living with this regret. But I know if I could do it over, I would trade, give away all the words that I saved in my heart that I left unspoken. But what hurts the most is being so close and having so much to say, watching you walk away and never knowing what could have been. Not seeing that love in you is what I was trying to do. And watching you walk away and never knowing what could have been. Not seeing that love in you is what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do.